boom. We here with another video. I know it's been a while. I know this type of video is different. We ain't even gonna do no intro. Eternal Greats, what's up with y'all? As y'all can tell by the title of the video, we are watching something by this man called CJ the Champ. He be doing a lot of anime type funny videos, you know what I'm saying? He be putting me on game about a couple animes, because no bullshit, I don't know every anime. We still trying to keep up. I damn near just finished Jujutsu Kaisen today. I don't know when this shit go get uploaded, but I finished Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 of February of 2026. Like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We got Villain Saga checked off, Solo Leveling checked off, Attack on Titan checked off, you know what I'm saying? But we trying to get into, I ain't never watched a Demon Slayer, so don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the, you know what I'm saying? We can't take this off, but new mic, new headset, I mean. You know? So, we're going to get straight into it. I yapped a little bit too long. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta get this off my chest real quick. Cause who was bro right here feeling like? Like, bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident, doing all this extra shit.
To be honest,
to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come
this anime looks familiar.
You are a background character. You ain't even got a name. Know your role, nigga. You are not that guy, pal. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special emergency impromptu mini trial. Yeah, not gonna lie, these is back-to-back videos that was not planned, but after what I've seen and witnessed again, I had to make another detour because good God, Maki Zenin, bro. Like, if you've already seen this episode of JJK, you knew this video was coming. Cause Maki Zenin, bro. Like, if you've already seen this episode of JJK, you knew this video was coming. Cause
this is Jujutsu Kaisen? Am I spoiling this shit for myself? Am I spoiling this shit for my... Yo, I'm dead on the last episode, bro. Geto is wilding right now with Itadori and Maki, whatever the little other nigga's name is. And then the nigga's son. Yo, they're wilding right now. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna have to... I think me watching this only gonna motivate me more.
This was generally one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Just wiped the whole bloodline off the map. So with that being said, it's trial time, baby. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck, and we counting how many bodies got dropped at the end of this. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado, Exhibit Z, wiping the Zenin clan off the map. Now, since this is a trial, and we are reviewing a pretty massive crime, let's go ahead and get the main question out the way first. Was Maki blaming her entire clan justified? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm here to tell you right now, yes. 100% yes. All these sorry ass, fraudulent ass niggas had to go. Just straight up, these niggas suck. Big three family my ass. Like, bro, on some real shit, the Zenin clan might be one of the most toxic fictional families of all time. I mean, they are competing with the big dogs of dog shit families. Like, they running with the Mishimas, the Hanmas, the Target.
That's pretty bad.
Garians, the royal family of the Fire Nation, like,
that's pretty fucking bad.
Were terrible. The only thing these greedy motherfuckers valued in life was status and power. Like, for example, if you had low curse energy,
a lot of evil families out here,
technique
folks.
Didn't meet up to the.
I know when I'm posting this video. I'm posting this video in February. Don't think I won't start talking about global and world economic problems we got in today's society. Don't think I won't start bringing that bitch up. I'm running out of YouTube ideas anyway. Fuck is you talking about? We dropping another video soon too. This week we might drop 2. I don't know what on, but we gotta start getting that confidence. I can't be pulling a Solominati. I dead be feeling like I'm pulling a Solominati on niggas. The shit, I'm sorry for the pause.
Their standard, they treated you garbage. They wouldn't even look at your ass. And oh Lord, don't even get me started on the misogyny. This motherfucker Naoya, bro, had to go. This nigga is basically what would happen if Fresh and Fit did the fusion dance. They turn into this motherfucker. I mean, the
I think it's talking about Fresh and Fit.
Like, good God, bro was talking crazy. And last but not least, and one of the prime reasons they had to get packed up was because of her ugly ass, old ass, black eyed daddy. This man might be in the running for one of the worst dads in anime history. Like, him and her sorry ass mama both had to go. I mean, this nigga really made a whole plan to slime out his own daughters. Ogi literally hated Maki and Mai simply because he thought that his daughters were the reason he wasn't named head of the clan. I mean, the first thing Maki sees when she comes back home is her father standing over her sister's body after he beat the dog water out of her. Then he decides to cut his own daughter down in cold blood, and then he proceeds to drag both of his children's bodies through a dark hallway and throws both of them in a chamber full of curses and leaves his own children there for dead.
This is in season 3? What the fuck, nigga?
These niggas had to go. Every last one of them. Because these motherfuckers were genuinely
it's
terrible
crazy
people.
because I was
so
dead talking about JJK
to destroy it all
before this
and
video started,
sacrifices
and I
herself
had no
because
idea
her literal
that this is what this shit
existence
was on.
was nerfing Maki because of the whole identical twin thing in JJK. This was the last day on Earth for every last person in the Zenin compound that day. Because since Mai took all the curse energy with her when she passed, it left Maki with none. And with the heavenly restriction that she has, she basically got a game-breaking buff and became a physical freak of nature, just like her deadbeat uncle. So the first victim of Maki's massacre was her bum-ass deadbeat dad. And she made quick work of his sorry ass. Hell, he was so scared when he felt her aura, this nigga thought Toji came back from the dead like the Undertaker. But nah.
That nigga was different. Oh, bro, that nigga, he's one of my favorites.
I like your cut, G.
Took the nigga's dome piece off. After she dropped off her sorry ass pops, next up on the chopping block were the Kukuru unit. And this is the moment where Maki turned into the bride. Cause the way she was dicing these niggas up really had me thinking I was watching the anime adaptation of Kill Bill. Now, let's set the scene. After her pops got a fresh lineup, the whole compound ended up going on lockdown, and Maki ended up getting surrounded by the Kukuru unit. A bunch of nameless Zenin clan NPCs with no curse techniques that ranks were filled up with a bunch of bald niggas and motherfuckers with butts cause that have never had a tit fade or a lineup ever in their life. But luckily for the Kukuru unit, they were surrounding the best barber in Jujutsu Society. So a bunch of them end up running at her, but she swings once and gets a quadruple kill. Then after she drops the first four, she just casually starts to walk down these niggas. Look at this one kill. She cuts both of his arms off and sliced them down the middle. And while she was mid-air, she hits his sword and it went straight into this dude's neck. So after she wiped out the first wave of dudes, this
she cold
nigga, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta get
this
this
off
off
my
my
chest.
chest.
Don't think this not hard farm. This hard
right
farm
here
work.
feeling like bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident, doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on, dog. You are a background character. You ain't even got a name. Know your role, nigga. You are not that guy.
You don't even got a name.
So after this bald nigga lost all of his aura, Maki just continued to brutally murder everyone in sight. Nobody in that room was safe. She was styling on these niggas so hard the screen turned gray and black, just like when the blood ripped the dude's eyes out.
I don't know, like, the only reason why I'm just like, how is this fit? Cause like Jujutsu Kaisen, bro, it's like there's so much, bro. Cause like I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, yo, aren't niggas only 8 episodes into Jujutsu Kaisen? They showed all of this in one season, like in 8 episodes.
Now as she continued to cut everyone down, we get to one of her most
like, am I missing something?
She's about to do a hell sweep.
This is all in season 3?
Dude in the gut. And this kick was so hard, it literally made this dude's head explode. Yeah, not gonna lie, if I'm one of these dudes and I just saw one of my homies go out like that, I'm gonna be real, I'm hopping on a plane and I'm leaving Japan ASAP. Because I'm not about to lose my life for this shit, gang. A nigga's head just exploded. You got me f***ed up. So after she just exploded bro's cranium, these two come in and swing, but they get instantly decapitated. Then this one tries to attack her, but she hits the limbo and gives this nigga one of the nastiest side eyes. She really looked at bro like,
I'm telling you, she are from it.
Then
Jujutsu Kaisen got too many niggas just secretly are from
left in disbelief. He had no time to think about his next move, cause he ended up getting split in 2. Then she ends up jumping up top. And look at this brother right here. You can tell just by the look in his eyes that he done already doodled his pants. And he's regretting regretting his entire life right now. Bro is probably in his head cursing his parents for birthing him in this family. Maki ends up cutting them all down, painting the wall red, and finally puts that one guy out of his misery. Then she ends up pulling off one of the sauciest sequences in anime history. She jumps down and starts sliding on the blood and booze like 10 niggas. Then while she was still sliding, one dude tries to hit her, but she ends up hitting the limbo again and ends up transitioning into a bicycle kick and snatches bro's ankles. Then the last guy in the sequence got done the dirtiest out of everyone. She slid on the blood while standing upright and pulled out of everyone.
Did she walk down?
She slid on the blood while standing upright and pulled up in front of this dude's face. And she stared into his soul and hit him with a
Pay me to black him out.
Not gonna lie, this might be one of the most disrespectful moments of all time, simply because of how nonchalant she was while doing this. She really
no words, no like damn.
About both of these niggas. And
I had to replay that shit. You see how this nigga? I had to replay that shit back myself. That shit was crazy.
That is just flat out ridiculous. So she runs up to this one dude and she packs him up just
Yo,
like
she's
Anakin
still
did
wild?
Dooku.
Nigga, how long is this sequence? How many niggas is she gonna kill? They don't just give up.
His sword that ended up flying landed on top of this dude's dome. Dude wasn't even expecting it. Poor guy died because of collateral damage. So as Maki continued to cut down the last wave of Zenin NPCs, she decides to finish him off with a Devil May Cry combo. She starts to swing and chop up every nigga in the room. So when she finally stands upright, everybody else in the room drops dead. And with that, Maki just casually dropped off the entire Cuckoo unit that consisted
She's
over
fucking bro.
plus niggas. She dropped off over 100 people in that room in about 2 minutes. That's just pure wicked work right there. So after the Kukuru unit was wiped out, we move on to our next set of victims, who were known as the Hei. Now the Hei consisted of the strongest sorcerers in the Zenin clan. All these dudes were semi-grade 1 sorcerers or higher. So on paper, these niggas should not be bums. But Maki didn't give a damn who they were, cause she was here to expose these bums for the frauds that they were. So the first thing that she does is instantly speed blitz Nobuaki, the captain of the Kukuru unit, and she wasted little to no time on his sorry ass. Bro tried to lunge in to attack Maki, but she closed the distance in like 2 seconds and cuts his sword into pieces. Then she ripped his throat out, and the front piece of his sword that ended up getting broken off flew back and hit him in the back of the head. Not gonna lie, this has to be her most brutal kill in this whole case, cause this.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Who the fuck is this? Who is this?
Was just
she's fucking tweaking it.
She really just grabbed him by the neck and ripped out his
Is her father the reason she's this pop? Because he was just an asshole deadbeat dickhead? Yo, who is this?
Him in the head. Like, good God, that is just pure brutality. So next up was the old man with the mohawk. And just look at him in this frame. You know damn well his old ass didn't know what the hell was going on. Unk had no business being here. Maki was so fast, she popped up in his face for a good 2 seconds.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You see his death?
She's different. She's fucking different.
His eyes out and crushed them in front of him.
She's giving me Mikasa,
she brutally
Levi,
a senior citizen who probably had Alzheimer's disease. So after she took out the first 2, she ends up getting hit by this gravity magic attack by this rat tail looking motherfucker. And he was trying to hold her down for this ore farmer Junichi to not do shit. Now I ain't gonna
apparently
lie,
whoa, what the fuck? The fuck is this? Apparently, she's been in this shit this whole time, and I just been not paying attention. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm sorry. We gotta. If I have to edit this shit out, I'll edit this shit out. Maki. Zenin. Oh, that's this bitch. Whoa, that's this bitch.
100% real with y'all. This Junichi nigga had my ass fooled. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be one of them ones. I mean, look at the nigga.
Yo.
Did you think she died?
Yes, I just put a hoodie on. So apparently, I was just on the phone with a nigga. You saw him call me. Apparently, I'm spoiling the fuck out of it for myself. We're still gonna finish this shit.
Nigga, he
got
looked the part. He looking like
5, 6
from
minutes
Hunter
left.
Hunter. He was
Let's
told
just finish
his
it.
brother, for Christ's sakes. I thought he was gonna be like that.
Why is my shit glitch?
But no, my disappointment was
Why did my shit just glitch? Guys.
immeasurable. He hits Maki
it's
with
not
the
good.
same move Deku hit Overhaul with. Just a massive barrage of punches that ended up manifesting into a bunch of giant fists. And it looks like this attack should have done something. Hell, the explosion the attack gave off looks like a nuke just got set off. But when the dust clears, the first person that you see is Ranta. And his little rat-tailed ass was bleeding out because he was trying to hold down Maki so Junichi could kill her. And he thinks that he is dying at peace, thinking that his boy Junichi just finished the job. So when he finally dies, you see Maki walk out of the smoke. And when she walks past him, she is carrying Junichi's head. This kid Ranta died living a false reality because his sacrifice meant nothing. Bro died just for Junichi's sorry ass to not do shit and lose every bit of aura bro had. So after the fraudulent four got packed up, the last man standing was none other than the leader of the Zenin clan's most elite squad of bums, the misogynistic tickle monster himself, Naoya. And this wide-mouthed, lockjawed, crooked-tooth-looking motherfucker probably gave Maki the best spa day she's ever had in her life. I mean, look at this 5-star customer service. He is massaging every muscle on her body at 24 frames per second. That shit probably feels amazing. Then he got to his chiropractic bag. Niggas started to throw her in the mountains and shit, making sure her bones and joints were loose from all that tension. Cause he knew her back had to hurt from carrying this episode so damn hard. So after about a good 12 seconds when the massage was finally over, we get to the demise of Naoya. And one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Maki is up squatting down into the stance of a sumo wrestler. And she just stands here and waits patiently to swat this nigga like the fly that he was. So while Naoya was running to use his finishing move, Maki basically figured out how his technique works and downloaded his movements and read him like a book. She turns around and stares into this nigga's soul. Fist cocked back and loaded, and you can see it in Naoya's face. Bro is looking like the two dudes from the last video that were in the same exact situation. And he was probably thinking the same thing they were in his last moments.
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
What? Oh.
Fatality.
And with his face caved in and skull shattered, the strongest misogynist in history was cooked. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final on-screen victim of the Zenin clan massacre. And it was none other than her sorry-ass mama. And the way she killed her
I ain't gonna lie, I am spoiling the fuck out, because that's what he basically said to me. But I mean, I kind of knew that too, but I'm spoiling
actually
the fuck
very
out of this.
unsettling. She was basically walking around and playing hide and seek with her while calling out, "Mother," in a tone that felt like she was just trying to talk with the intentions of killing her. She was moving like an actual serial killer. So when she finally found her, you can just see the terror on her face because her own daughter that she treated like garbage was about to take her life. And Maki didn't even hesitate to do it. She slit her throat and that was that. Ball game. Now let me give her sorry ass mama a little credit. She did make sure to send Naoya's two-faced Harvey Dent looking ass back to the lobby with the rest of the family. But with that though, every single member of the Zenin clan that was at the compound that day were dead. And Maki's mother was the last on-screen victim of the massacre. Now I say last on.
I'm not gonna lie, there's 2 minutes left, but I think you niggas got the gist. I got the gist. The reason why I'm cutting it short is because I'm just realizing, like, I technically just spoiled the fuck out of it for myself. That's Jujutsu Kaisen. That shit's definitely going to get uploaded soon, probably tomorrow. I appreciate you niggas for tuning in, man. I catch y'all. I love my eternal greats. OG, we the best, and we out of here.